share a little bit about what was happening with your ankle before you came to see us?
Okay. Actually, I came here on my 50th anniversary of a skydiving accident. Back in those days where they had the big round chutes, not the more controllable chutes.
Yeah.
And I hit the ground pretty hard. And I shattered the bones in my left ankle. And the doctor even mentioned possible amputation, which really scared me, as you can imagine.
Sure.
So what happened was they had another doctor who was a ski doctor fixing ski accidents from Denver, who happened to just have moved to my city in Milwaukee, and he took care of it. And for years, I was able to walk, play tennis, play golf, do all kinds of things. But at times I noticed that like if I tried running, sometimes in the middle of a run, I'd fall down. My ankle would just give out. And as I got older, arthritis set in. And when I came to you, it was pretty bad. I mean, whenever I took a vacation or something like that, my wife was walking ahead of me all the time. So it really started hurting a lot and a lot of pain. So that's how I ended up talking to a friend who recommended you. And so I ended up coming here, and I've been very happy about this all along.
Well, thank you for the feedback. And initially we tried a corticosteroid injection, which you had tried before, and you saw some immediate relief with that, but nothing terribly significant,
Right.
correct?
Right.
We saw some positive traction, if I recall.
Yes, a little bit, but the pain was still there, and it worked for about 2 weeks, and then...
Okay, all right. What type of limitations were you having prior to this?
My biggest problem is just it started hurting when I'd walk, and especially on vacation, it was a real problem because I like taking vacations to Europe and things like that. And there were times where I could walk 10 miles and nothing would be wrong. Next day it would hurt, but then there was other times that I'd walk a half mile and it'd give out. So it was very inconsistent, but a lot of pain.
So at that point, we were talking about doing what we pursued, which was the Wharton's jelly injection and MLS laser therapy or surgery.
Correct.
What made you consider this treatment over surgery?
Well, obviously, any opportunity to avoid surgery is a good thing.
Fair.
But when you injected the gel, immediately I felt relief. Like the next day, I was feeling better. Not total, but it took probably a week and a half, and I started feeling really normal, and I started walking normal. I mean, I wasn't limping like I was in the past, and, you know.
And I think that was almost 2 months ago at this point.
Yeah.
Right? Good. So we're seeing the longevity from it as well.
It's going really well. I am walking very normal.
Great.
Nowadays.
Great. So the specific treatments in the course through the process that we've been through here over the past 2 months, has it been pretty easy for you? What's your experience been like?
Oh, extremely easy. I mean, there's no pain. The laser therapy, you just sit there for the 5 minutes and you don't feel a thing. So there's nothing to it, but I do feel relief the next day. On some of the days, I went to a concert and ended up 4 hours standing on cement because they didn't have chairs. It was just stand-up concert, and I did well throughout the concert, but walking back to the car, it hurt really bad. And the next day I had laser surgery and it helped.
Great. So one of the concerns that people usually have about these treatments is that they're not covered by insurance. They feel like there's a big risk associated with it.
Right, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense because this is replacing an ankle replacement, which they do cover. So I would think the insurance would cover it, but I understand they're not covering a lot more things than they used to.
Right. What advice would you have to somebody that's considering this or surgery with the hesitation of the out-of-pocket cost?
You know, it crossed my mind. Oh, I don't want to spend that extra money.
Yeah.
But it's made me a new man. I mean, it's a real change in my life. that limping around and being slow and the pain and everything else, that has all gone away. And the money spent is well worth it. I mean, absolutely well worth it.
Any advice to give anybody to considering something like this?
Take it slow. Do something like this before you consider actual surgery, which I'm glad I did that, and give it a chance, because it's been a life changer for me.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay.
We